I was honestly single, and I was honestly appalled to find out that you weren't.
So you're setting me up and using a federal agent to do your dirty work?
All right. Just settle down. No one set you up. We're just trying to understand how those photos could have been sent to Allie.
People, it is cold. It's -2 degrees here.
Seems pretty damn simple to me.
In
Members don't make
where I live.
can easily be turned
People, it is cold. It is cold outside.
Some kind of twisted insurance policy?
No, Jason, because I am a grown-up.
Hold
When they
on.
agreed we delete them, I did. You know what? This has been hanging over my head for 2
I
years.
hope everybody
My side of the story.
had a good day. I want to warn you, since I've been hearing on the news last night, today, this morning, this afternoon, tonight. Hello, Jessica. That our government might be shutting down again. They want to raise the budget, the Republicans wants to raise the budget, what was it, $75 billion to ICE. No, because they get paid out. I forget how much their budget is for this year. They want to give them another $75 billion, I think. That's it. But why are they doing that? We got people that's on fixed incomes. We got homeless people. Take that $75 billion and put it on us who needs it. You know. Because we could use that money, people. You know, since today's Monday, I've been looking out the window, looking for a county truck to go down the main road. I ain't seen any. The state highway department, they was out early this morning. I have seen a few cars go up 65. I don't think I saw any 18-wheelers. It could have been. Hello, Cowbus Daily. Well, I talk about everything. You know, I'm 71 plus years old with medical problems. I talk about everything. You know, I try to educate the younger people to do the right things. You know, I give you updates on things that I buy and it went kaplunk. You know, I talk about everything. Sometimes people like you suggest some things sometimes. You know, I'm just a lonely old man trying to educate the younger people. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's doing it. That's what I'm all about. I try to educate you. You know, there's a couple of other older people on here. With our old age, we can try to teach the younger people. You know, because your younger people is awful smart. You're very smart young people. I'm talking, you know, younger than me. You're all very smart people. Some of you have helped us on here to understand computers. You know, thinking of buying a new computer. We ask for your input. You all come back and say, what are you going to use it for? like YouTube and play games and other stuff like that, and edit software. You all have helped us old people out because when we were young, we didn't have computers. We didn't have computers. And you heard over the weekend about this a couple of ICE agents shot this nurse that tried to help somebody. Now our government's saying he's a terrorist, he's a felon, and where's the evidence? They try to make him look bad. He's a nurse. Nurse is supposed to help people. No matter he's a license to carry a gun. He didn't go there to hurt anybody. But I keep asking you all, where is the body camera footage from the ICE agents? Why don't they release the body cam footage from the ICE agents? Ask yourself, what are they hiding? And you young people maybe still be in school. I don't know if they teach history anymore or what's the other one, civics? Oh, you can look it up on the internet about Adolf Hitler, the concentration camps. Hello, Daniel. Hi, Chandler. Hi. And you know what Adolf Hitler did during the concentration camps to the Jews and killing people all over Germany, just like what's going on right here. You know, that's what it looks like to me. I remember studying history when I was in junior high school, all this. I watched a news station, I don't remember which one. This lady was in that concentration camp. She was a kid. She saw her parents and grandparents get murdered by Adolf Hitler police, like ICE agents is doing here. And she said that Adolf Hitler was a dictator. You can look what the term. Yeah, people, let's run the likes up. Let's run the watch hours up. I need to get my watch hours up. I'm getting my subscribers up, but help me get my watch hours up. Because I watch a whole lot of videos all day and all night when I'm not watching TV. But I'm watching NCIS New Orleans, you know, is what I'm watching on TV right now. See, those ICE agents, to me, is just like those German stormtroopers killing people, and nothing happens from it. You know, you can look it up. It's history. But don't do anything stupid. Don't go out and kill anybody or threaten anybody, because then they call it terrorized threat. You know, everybody can protest. Write your congressmen, your senators. I don't care if you're a Democrat. Hello, across from Ireland. Welcome, my friend, Richard. Welcome. It's a nice country. It's a nice country, and I'm proud of Ireland. And I thank you. I thank you for coming up here, watching my videos. I can't ask for anything better than that. I see you're up to 100 subscribers now. You're getting there. You're getting there. You know, you can do people. You can do videos of anything. Especially you, Richard. There, you're an island. You can do videos where you live. Where would people from all over the world, if they want to come to your place, what would be a good place for the people to visit there in Ireland? You know, you can promote your country. What's a good place to eat at? Or a good hotel, motel, or pub, or what's the good sites to visit? You know, I guess in Ireland, I guess people don't have wrecks like they do, like they don't here, but you know, it's -2 degrees here, people. It's cold. And I haven't been outside because I would have to put my boots on. Then the kitty cats will get out of their cage and get in the snow. Right now, they're all in the cage, or most of them's in the cage with the heat lamp and insulation around that big giant metal dog cage with straw and good blankets and stuff like that to help them keep warm. But America is getting like Adolf Hitler. You know, you can go back and study, you know, history, or you can look that up. Like President Trump, I think one of his other wives is from, I forget what country she was from, and the wife he got now is from a foreign country. Are they here legally? You know, how come ICE ain't saying anything about Trump's wife or his ex-wife? You know, that's something to think about, people. We have rights here in America, just like you people outside of the United States. You have rights too. I guess you do in your country. And to let, you know, you see on the news here in the United States, I don't know if you get the news, what's going on here in the United States and Ireland or Canada or wherever. But all police officers, city, county, state, federal service people, you know, it's in the armed forces, we all take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. And that nurse that got killed over the weekend, I think up in Minnesota. From what I saw today, they said he's a terrorist, this and that, got felony. He's a nurse, I think, works at a VA hospital. The veterans is getting behind this murder. I don't know how many murders it has. It's probably more than 5 or 6. How about the ones that's in ICE custody? The last report I had was 16 people that has died in their custody. It's hard to tell which one's AI or are real. But I saw this soldier, Army, a sergeant. He was deployed or something. They came and arrested his wife for being illegal, but she's married. And they was in court. And that, I guess, federal judge, but I know it was a judge of some kind, ordered ICE immediately get her back because it was illegal. They've been married over 5 years, maybe it was 8 years, yeah, over 8 years, and got 2 kids. You know, why is ICE violating the U.S. Constitution? I know they got a job to do, but we still got rights. You saw an ICE agent beat somebody up, take the person's cell phone away. Then I saw a woman report, hello, grandson. Why did they spray that reporter with that pepper spray? I saw a judge, a federal judge, order ICE. It's -2 degrees there, Jacob. It's -2 degrees. I haven't seen one county truck, Clark County or Scott County, go down the main road today. I know the Indiana highway trucks was busy. They've been busy, but they're not doing anything right now. They work on I-65, 265, 64, Highway 62, Highway 3, and I don't know what road's up there at Madison, 56. School is closed today. Lordy, that's cold. People, I don't think I could live in Canada. I don't think I could live in Canada, especially where 709 lives. Where 709 lives in Newfoundland, Finland. Every time it snows there, he gets 12 to 15 inches plus every time it snows. I told you all, I think it was last night's video, I think. Go to his YouTube channel. He was walking his dog up there, and you can see the road and how high the snow is. It looked like 24 inches. That's 2 foot of snow. 2 foot is 24 inches of snow. And we got about 6 to 8 inches. I haven't been outside to measure it. I can't even find my tape measure. I looked in all of my drawers. I can't find out where my tape measure is. But when I showed you the birdies the other day and showed you the snow behind my car, I can't even get out of my little driveway to get to the other driveway to get to the main road. And because that means I'll be pushing the snow because I got a 2011 Toyota. I know a bunch of state troopers was out today in Indiana. County, I don't know. And the video I saw from LMPD yesterday, they was out in 4-wheelers and side-by-side vehicles. And today, they had the roads cleaned up. I don't know how many police departments has four-wheel drive vehicles. I don't know how many of them have it. But there's a group in Louisville, Kentucky. It's about Jeeps. Thank you. Well, I got Wildcat. She's sleeping on the bed. You know, I don't know if I can show you this or not. See, there's Wildcat right here. And she likes to sleep in here. But she usually sleeps underneath the blanket. Hey, Jacob is giving me respect. If he don't, Grandpa will whip his butt because he's my grandson. You all be nice to my grandson. But people, it's cold. I keep it about 69 degrees in the house. It seems like I'm using more electricity. Or maybe your electric company, when it gets like this, they charge you a higher price. That's what I'm thinking they're doing. Your electric company always tell you keep your thermostat about 69 degrees. I think it's costing more to keep it at 69 degrees. Yeah, I'm doing great. Everybody's doing great. I had some oatmeal, 2 packs of oatmeal, cinnamon and oatmeal. That fills me up, which is better for me. Maybe sugar wise, it's not because I know it has sugar in it. That makes my sugar go up a little bit. You okay? Cough that hairball up, Wildcat. Go in the kitchen and get you some water. Go in the kitchen and get you some water. Let's see what my sugar count is right now. It's 136 is what it says on my answer. Do I trust that? Pretty close. I got 2 days left on this sensor before I have to replace it. That means 2 days I take another bath where I can soak in the tub. Hey Richard, how's the weather doing where you live? Let us know, people. Let's get back to Louisville, Kentucky. During this snow that we got, You got people, it's a club of Jeeps, four-wheel drives that helps bring doctors, nurses. Lord, man, you know, there's a whole lot of people. It's off worse off for me, especially in Ohio, Tennessee, Georgia, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan, and I think St. Louis, Missouri. Everybody got some bad snow. And where I live, people, I live in what they call the Ohio Valley. And I think there's 4 or 5 states in the Ohio Valley. You never know what the weather is going to do here in the Ohio Valley. I want to say hi to all Sassy's people. Sassy Sunflower. She's a good lady YouTuber. But you got to be nice. You got to be nice on her YouTube channel. You got to be over 15 years old that she got on her channel. And I don't think I've seen her or her moderators put people in time out. She kicks them off the channel. But if you all go to Sassy Sunflower's YouTube channel, you know, she got black hair. And she's live right now. I was watching her before I came live. I had to check, see what the temperature was outside. But behave yourself. That's showing respect. Just like you want people, when they come to your YouTube channel, to show your respect and be polite to you. And I try to teach you younger people. You know, I call younger, younger than me. It could be anywhere from 9 years old up to 60 years old. When you out and about, say like at Walmart or a grocery store or a mall, and you see some old people, tell them, hello, young lady, hello, young man. And people appreciate it. Oh, Tuesday morning. Boy, thank you, Richard, for, I tried different times. I tried in the morning, afternoon, but by me getting on at this time of night is because of kids. Because the parents ain't going to let their kids come up here. There goes some, maybe it's an LP truck that just went by. And I got to try to lay back because that bullet I got back here in my back is hurting a little bit. It was in the late, probably 85, somewhere in there when I got shot with a 22 bullet. And I still got it. It's either in a nerve or a muscle. They could have took it out, but they knew how I was. And I wouldn't want to be paralyzed in a wheelchair. Because it'll kill me. Because I like to get out and run around when I can. I like to work in the flower bed. I like to go outside and sit in the chair. The cats will come up there and talk to me. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Lexi. What did you get over there and go night-night? Huh? Lexi wants a boyfriend. No more babies in this house. I don't mind the outside cats having babies because they know how to survive and hunt for their food and all this. You know, I be watching outside cameras, especially the one on the porch. You know, I wish we could be free. You know, we supposed to be free, but we're not free. That's what mad people. We got the Constitution, but it seems like ICE is violating our Constitution of the United States, which they took an oath to. All these people, they're killing. I know the FBI ain't going to do a cotton picking thing. They went another car. They must got the main road up in front of my house. They must got it pretty well cleaned out, but I can't get out of the driveway. And I didn't even go out today. Tomorrow, I won't even go out tomorrow. Usually on Tuesdays, I go out and get the local county newspaper. I'm not going to do it because I can't get out on my driveway. Hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. You know, I got to have my socks on, people. Why he asked it, I'm a diabetic. If you know anybody who's diabetic, they get cold awful easy. One reason I stay in the house, if I go outside, I got to put a mask on and cover my nose and my mouth where I can't breathe that cold air in. Because if I breathe that cold air in, it feels like I'm having a heart attack. And I don't want no more heart attacks. The last one, I was in the hospital over a week. It was nice for them nurses, but people, that's one thing I want you to do. Next time you go to visit somebody in the hospital, thank him for the service. You know, you got female nurses, you got male nurses, you got doctors. Thank him for their service. You got them in the hospital that works in the ER, ICU, trauma. People, as long as you eat the right food, you know, like in some countries, they don't like the cereal they get, I believe. Because I remember hearing it don't have all the chemicals in it, like your yellow and red and whatever kind of dyes they put in. Because them countries knows what's healthy. Canada knows what's healthy. Like the health plan we got here in the United States kind of sucks. Why can't the United States do like Canada? You know, free medical care, free medicine. You know, that's one thing I can't understand why. Oh. Well, Cat, why you gotta sleep so close to the edge? Scoot your butt over. I got to have more room to stretch on this full-size bed. But I guess the airplanes must not be flying too much. I haven't heard too many planes on the radio, climb to so and so feet, turn the frequency so and so, and contact so and so tower. It's been quiet for a few days. There's a airplane or a control tower. And if you people can help your neighbors out, they got snow, help them clean their driveway off where they can get out to the. I hope you got plenty of wood there. I think that's Doctor Who. No, it's Jacob, my grandson. And, just help the people who's disabled or senior citizen, if they got a mailbox next to the road, clean a path out from the porch or the door down to the mailbox, kind of help them out. You don't have to charge them. God will reward you if you believe in God. When you're good, you get rewards. And I also try to teach you all, quit being a racism person. No matter what the color of your skin is, we have one thing in common. No matter what color your skin is, black, green, purple, blue, red, or whatever, we still got one thing in common. It's red blood. It's not black blood, blue blood, it's red blood. We all got the same red blood. There's different types of blood, like A and B and zero blood, negative blood. And when you order stuff here, people in the United States, like Amazon or Walmart or NEGG people on the third-party computers, stay away from people like that because they use PC online. They will screw you, put ransomware on your computer. It's supposed to be a new computer. It's not. It's and they refurbish or they get it from the pawn shop or they upgraded it and it voids the warranty like it did me. I try to teach you all the right things to do. And be careful. Will I ever get married again, people? The answer is no. I might live with them, but I ain't getting married. I am choosing on my lady. I got trust issues because I've been lied to, been cheated on, and it's hard for me to trust a good-looking lady. You know, I'm looking for a lady. It's within 50 miles where I live. Because if it didn't work out, 50 miles is no problem to drive back home. Hello there. It's okay. It's okay. Usually I don't come live on Mondays. But because usually I watch Hudson and Rex. It's made in the Providence of St. John's there in Canada. And what they did to John Ridden, who be Charlie Hudson, they fired him. He had cancer. I'm kind of boycotting them. I wish that people who advertise on Hudson and Rex drop their ads until they bring John Ridden back. You know, so you all know my rules. There's no hate crimes, no gay stuff. Don't tell me you're gay. No sex harassment, no cussing. You know, if you follow me, you know what my rules is. And I don't want no gay stuff on here. I don't care if you've been in jail or prison. It's not up to me to judge you. I'm giving you a second chance. Just like God giving you a chance. God is the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, your lawyer, and the police. God has, judge you. I'm not going to judge you. My moderators knows what I want. They've been on here for a while. There's some people, since it snowed Saturday and Sunday, there was no church. But you can find church on your radios or your TV or YouTube. Some people say, well, you should go to church every Sunday. I believe in God. I watch it on TV. I watch it Sundays. I watch it any other time when I come across there. I watch Higgy. He's a preacher, kind of short and chubby. I like him because my mom loved him to death. That's one reason I watch. I guess his name is John Higgy or something like Huggy. or something. I don't know how you spell it. I watch him because it reminds me when I'm sitting there with my mom. She loved watching him. And the other one she loves to watch Billy Graham. But you have to believe in God 24/7. I've seen people that goes to church, because my brother's one of them, the a-hole. He believes in God when he's in church. As soon as he walks out them doors at the church, he back to being the devil person he is. Hello, 709. Yeah, right now, 709, it's -2 degrees. I looked at them 2 videos you done the other day. One, if you walking the dog, I saw how much the snow was piled up or scraped. That looked like 2 feet of snow. Then when you was either in the window or the porch, your neighbor was out there, I guess with a snowblower. It looked like it was over a foot of snow. I couldn't survive in Canada. I couldn't survive. I couldn't survive in Canada. Maybe if I was born there, my body would get used to that weather. The money is worth more there in Canada than what it's worth here. And the health care that they got in Canada is better there than it is here in the USA. I can't understand why the United States can't get nothing like Canada has. I was watching YouTube. I forget how many different states that borders Canada. And this one video, in that video, there's, I guess, 5 different, I should have wrote them down. And you got a house. You might sleep in Canada, but when you go brush your teeth, you're in the USA, which that means to me you got dual citizenship. There's another town up around Vermont and the Canada border. Half of it's in Canada and half is in the USA, dual citizenship. And people, it's here in the United States. Get ready for another government shutdown. Get ready for another government shutdown. And for what I'm taking from the news, the Republicans and Democrats, they're all mad at Trump. Even the Republicans is mad at Trump. They want to increase, $75 billion into ICE agents' deal. And their line item, $75 billion. I don't want to see them get that $75 billion added more to the budget. So get ready, people, from the United States. Get ready for it to shut down again. I believe it's going to happen. I believe it. But you people, no matter if you're a Republican or Democrat or Independent or whatever you are, it's time to write your congressmen, senators. Ain't going to do no good to write the president. But no more money goes in the budget for ICE. Now, we got people here that needs help. We got veteran, homeless people that could help. Don't support ICE. They're talking about doing away with ICE. I'd be for that, because that's when you got the Border Patrol. People, I know you all more educated. Everything going on in Minnesota. How far away are they from the border? They're a long ways from the border. They're supposed to protect the border. Minnesota's not even close to the border. You people that study history and civics know Minnesota and Chicago is not close to the border. You know, just think about it, people. Just like you people have got kids, maybe in the military, they marry a spouse from another country. ICE is arresting them for being illegal. That's what I've been seeing on the local news, national news, every place else I watch. It goes on the main road going west, but since I got the light on, I can't see if it's a car or a pickup truck. I'm guessing the main road is kind of slick. I want to say hi to all the foxy ladies. I know this one foxy lady. There's no way she can get to my house. I know where she lives. If she ain't got a four-wheel drive, she can't even get out of my driveway to the big driveway to the main road. No, it's impossible. I wish I had a four-wheel drive, people. Either a Jeep pickup truck, a new one, because it'd be under warranty. If anything goes wrong, the warranty over it will cover it if anything breaks down. And the other one, I think, is a Land Rover. And I see what the price of the used one is. They want more for a Land Rover, and they do a brand new Jeep. I will have a new Jeep one of these days, if God wants me to. Yeah. But people, if you got four-wheel drive vehicles, and maybe you all that got it like they do in Kentucky, it's a Jeep group. You're going to have a four-wheel drive pickup truck. They transport emergency personnel like to the hospital, you know, doctors, nurses, stuff like that. And I was watching the news around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, somewhere in there. They came up in Scott County. They went to Scottsburg. Hello, my daughter Jessica. You better not start drinking again, or I'll be up there to turn you over my knee and bust your rear end if you start drinking again. Will kids listen to their parents? Yeah, I'm hoping Jessica does. I hate to whip her butt at her young age. Because people, you do goofy things when you drink that you wouldn't do when you're sober. You can end up waking next to an ugly person or a married person or you know I woke up once and boy she was ugly when I sober up. That's how come I've been sober from alcohol and drugs for 25 plus years. I don't miss it. The last time I bought a case of beer, it was either $1.50 or $1.75 for a case of beer. Now you see when a case of beer costs $20 plus. I couldn't afford it, people. It's not in my budget. I couldn't afford it. I don't see how people can afford to go out and drink or drink at home. But I feel a whole lot better since I quit drinking alcohol and smoking marijuana and blotter acid. I'm being honest. That's the only way to be honest. Well, I think I'm going to make this probably about an hour tonight. Jessica must be getting ready to go to bed because she likes to listen to her dear old dad where she can sleep. I appreciate it, Jessica. Like I say, I watch all kinds of YouTube channels when I'm laying in bed. One I like to watch is the Beverly Hillbillies. Ella Mae, Jethro, Granny, Jed, Kim Roses. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy anniversary to everybody. You all see Jessica's name on here. Go to her YouTube channel. Help her get her watch hours up. Help her get her subscribers up. Be nice to her. Everybody needs help sometime or another. They might be in a bad mood, or they broke up with someone, or they had a bad day. We all are human. That's what I try to do. I try to help you all out, just like you all has helped me out. I appreciate it. People ask me, when I get monetized, well, I'm going to charge a membership fee. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. Because I'm nobody special. There's nothing special about my YouTube except me trying to educate you without a teacher's license. I think that's funny. And some of you ask, when I get monetized, what will I do with the money? Well, people, one thing, I have to put a new roof on my house. I need a new riding lawnmower. I got to scoot over a little more. I wish these cats, I wish Wildcat quit getting me close to the edge of my bed. You know, that's funny. The other night, I'm on the other side of the bed. I wake up, I'm on my left side of the bed, like they're pushing me over to the edge. I keep telling them, if Daddy gets hurt, you're not going to get fed. Because I tell him, I said, I don't think Uncle Tom will feed you. Oh. Yeah, I kind of, 709, I wish the weather year round would be about 70 degrees or 75. You know, wish it stayed like that 24/7, all 4 seasons. But it won't. It won't stay that way. I wish it would. I sure ain't gonna move to Florida. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be, I think -4 tomorrow. Something like that. I know I'm gonna have to put my boots on. I gotta find my tape measure where I can go out there and find out exactly how deep that snow is. I kind of can guess, I guess maybe 5 to 8 inches. But maybe one day God will help me get me a 4-wheel drive vehicle, a new one, a new riding lawnmower, and a new laptop. You know, you people can go in the description of my YouTube channel, find out all about me, my post office box, my Cash App, my PayPal. I had a foxy lady telling me to quit asking for money. I said, I could use the extra money, you know, help me buy cat food. So far, people, this month, a 44-pound bag of cat food on Tractor Supply, about $90 for over 100 pounds of cat food. And since it's wintertime, they don't eat that much. They're all outside in the cage, in a big metal dog cage with insulation around it and a heat lamp on top of it and straw and shag carpet in there. They're all in there. I could watch the cameras. You see them get out of the cage. They go out in the yard, use the bathroom, then they come running back. I love watching them. I saw a video, I think it today. They had maybe a foot of snow or maybe more. This person let their little doggy out. I don't know if it was a schnauzer. It wasn't a chihuahua. And it went out and jumped in the snow. and the dog got buried. Then he jumped a little bit farther, got buried in the snow. I love it. You know, you know, maybe a couple of inches of snow, they have fun, but this was deep snow. I had fun watching those doggies. People, videos like that relaxes me. Talking to your people on here relaxes me. You give me something to do. You know, I get monetized one of these days, but that's how come I want you all to watch. Watch my videos. You can leave in the comments what you like for me to talk about, as long as it's rated PG. You know, I can do better, people, and what I am on my cell phone. If I had a laptop or a desktop or anything like that, I can go back on StreamYard. I can share other people's videos or stuff like that. But it's kind of impossible to do something like that on my cell phone. I tried it. It just won't work the way I think it should on a cell phone like it does on a computer. But I want to thank all you younger people. Younger is 60 and under. That educate us old people about computers and cell phones and what games it's easy for us old people that we understand. We really appreciate that for helping us. And you all younger people, you have helped us out quite a bit. You all have educated us. And I also, people, I want you all to thank a nurse for their service. Next time you go to visit in the hospital or a nursing home or a rehab, thank a nurse for their service. Because this takes a very special nurse to work in the hospital, in the ER, ICU, trauma, burn center. It takes a very special person. So just think about it. Thank a nurse for their service. Like me, when I had my heart attack, I had more female nurses than I did male nurses. But those lady nurses I had, I kind of flirted with them. They probably expected it. But it gave me the will to live. Male nurses, I can talk to them, but I don't get excited like I do the women nurses. Maybe the ladies' patients, when they see a good-looking male nurse, that gives them the will to live. That's, I guess. I've never talked to a woman who's been in the hospital who have a male nurse. So that's something to think about. Just like my grandson, Jacob, his dad been home about a week or two where he had, I think it was gallbladder surgery. I think he spent over 2 weeks in the hospital. I guess his gallbladder or whatever it was real bad shape. So usually you might stay in the hospital for 3 or 4 days at least, I think. people, if you live in the area here in the United States, if you got a four-wheel drive vehicle, Jeep, pickup truck, whatever it is, form a group where you can help out people at the hospital, where you can bring in doctors, nurses, the cooks, people like that. And what RN tells me, because I asked him about the other night, he's a nurse in Canada. I asked him, I said, when it snows up there, they got a place for the nurses and doctors to sleep if it's too bad to drive home? He said, yes. I think that's pretty nice. You know. Let's see what time it is. 10:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, well, we have school tomorrow where I live here in Indiana and Kentucky. I would say no. It's too cold and the roads are still slick since it's -2 degrees here where I'm. Fire department.
Tri-Township Fire EMS, Monroe Fire Department, Tri-Township District 3 for a structure fire. 3403 Crum Road, crossing Ebenezer Church, Cummins Road. Repeating, Tri-Township Fire Department, Monroe Fire Department, District 3, Tri-Township District 3, structure fire. 3403 Crum Road. Your timeout 2234.
Oh Lord, they got a house fire. I'm dreading that, people. 'Cause it's hard on firemen getting out in this type of weather. And where the road they're going on, Clark County I bet didn't clean it today. And it's going to be slick. So I would say the house fire is going to be a total loss. It's going to be a total loss, I would say. Monroe Township is where I live. I live in Monroe Township. And I just pray that everybody will be okay in that house fire there on Crum Road. Hope they don't wreck the fire trucks going to the fire. Yeah, I dread times like this, people. You know, I know how rough it is on the fire departments when you got snow, it's -2 degrees. It's rough for them firemen. Like I say, I'm looking out the window, my kitchen window. I don't see any cars out there on I-65 or 18-wheelers. Because it'll take them a couple of days to clean everything up. do they have a truck stop in Scottsburg? I don't think they do. Austin, I think there might be a truck stop at Austin, Indiana. I know they got what they call a truck stop at Henryville at the Circle K, but I don't call that a truck stop. You can't go in and take a shower. You can't wash your clothes. They don't have things that truck drivers need, but they got a parking lot that you can park there overnight. But to me, that's not a truck stop. There is 3 truck stops at the 16-mile marker. That'd be Memphis. You got a Thornton's, a Pallet, and a Love Truck Stop. You got McDonald's in one of them. You got Burger King in one of them. The other truck stop, you got the Arby's. You know, they got bathrooms. They got showers. You can wash your clothes. They got things that truck drivers need. You know, that's nice. But the one at the 19-mile marker on the northeast side of 65, that's a Circle K. And you know what the Circle K's got in it. That's the same thing they got in that one as they do the rest of them. So people, pray for all the people in that house fire that just happened a while ago on Chrome Road there between Salisbury and Henryville. Hope they don't have a wreck. It could be an electric stove or a portable heater. It could be a wood stove. Probably about where it is, it's probably a wood stove. That's one thing I try to educate you before it got cold, to have your furnace inspected by a technician. Or if you got a heat pump, have your technician come out and check everything. If you got a wood stove or a fireplace, have it inspected by a assembly person that cleans out the flue pipe. You know, flue fire is bad. And if I had a wood stove in this house, people, if I had one, it'll probably be 80 to 90 degrees in this house. I would have to shut my door and open the windows up. That's too hot. I couldn't have a wood stove in here. It'd just be too hot. I know you can turn them down and kind of keep the heat low, but 80 to 90 degrees, people, I can't breathe. I have problems breathing. That's how come I keep my temperature at 69 degrees. Which, when it kicks on, it hits up to about 70. I think there's 2 degrees difference or 1 degree difference. And another thing, people, open your cabinets up in the kitchen and the bathroom where it can get hot air to them. Also, like your kitchen sink, you leave where it just go drip, drip, drip. Same thing in your bathroom. Just turn your cold water on enough where it just drips. and drip. It'll help keep your pipes from freezing, unless you got a basement. Then you don't have to do that. A crawl space, if it's well insulated, you got all your pipes insulated, you got your floors insulated in the crawl space, shouldn't have any problems if you do what you're supposed to do. Trying to think what I got to munch on. I don't want no more oatmeal. I done had oatmeal twice today for lunch and for supper, so I don't need any oatmeal. But people, make sure you give me the thumbs up, subscribe, where you can get it when I upload videos and when I go live. If you want to donate, that's okay. But what I need most of all your people, help me get my watch hours up. I'm about 1,600 away from 4,000 watch hours. I'm just guessing. People, when you come into my chat, how you know when I get monetized is where you type in your chat, and you might see to the right of your chat, you might see a dollar sign. That means you can donate. And people, I could use your help. Because I like to put a new roof on. I'm thinking of a metal roof. Because they last longer. You know, those things I like to, a new riding lawnmower. I'd rather have zero turn, a new one, because of the warranty. Because if anything goes wrong with it, I don't have the money to fix it. That's how come, try to get new things, because it'd be covered on the warranty, because I don't have the money to fix it. But I know somebody out there someday will help me. If I was a millionaire or a billionaire, I would help some people. Because God gave it to me, God can take it away from me. Just like you people out there, it's rich. God gave it to you, God can take it away from you. People, I'm getting sleepy. I haven't took my medicine yet. But I want to thank you all very much for coming up here, keeping the old man company. You're all on my YouTube channel. You're my family. You're the closest thing I got to a family that I can talk to people. When you ain't got nobody to talk to, you start falling apart. You get lonely. You get sad. But you people here on YouTube, you keep me going. And I appreciate it. So does the other old people that you have subscribed to. I wish my YouTube channel could be better. But those things that I can't do, if I had a four-wheel drive, I could have done video to show you how the county roads are around here and how the state highway is. But I just can't do it. But if I ever get rich, people, I'm not going to forget where I came from. And, that just, I'm trying to tell you all about me and all this, but people, if I get set up, I got to take this shirt off where I can go to bed because I just put a shirt on to keep your nice family people happy. Hello, Dee. I love Hulk Hogan. I'm sorry, he passed away last year. Hello, Jessica Samuel. you know, will they have school tomorrow here in Indiana and Louisville, Kentucky? The way the roads is, I say there'll be no school again tomorrow. It's just so bad. I find out in about, let's see, about 10 minutes. So that means I got to get off. Just be safe. It's nice to have another daughter on here. Jessica, And man, I can't even get out of my driveway. I got a short driveway that when I back out and get straight, then I got a long driveway to get to the main road up there. But I got a little hill, and it's not clean. It's not clean. But and I'm going to give you younger people, stay in school, get your education. Don't start a family until you're about 28 years old. When I was growing up, girls was having babies while they're still in school. And that mess up their dreams of going to college and stuff like that. Maybe if your family can afford to send you to college, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, or airplane pilot, helicopter pilot, you can go in the military and get and guarantee right. And they pay for it. You have to give them extra time in the military. You become a lawyer. You can be a JAG lawyer, which you all remember TV show with Harmat and Sarah and Admiral Chad Whitten. That's JAG. You can be a doctor. They pay for it. You have to give them time oh, maybe 6 years or more. To be a doctor, probably 8 years or more. Then you go in the reserves. You can be a helicopter pilot. And you go in the reserves and you can work for like these hospitals that got air ambulance. That's just an idea, or computer programmer or whatever. You can learn that all from our government. If you ain't got the money to go to college, student loans you have to repay back.
You haven't stayed at the end of the driveway. We'll be good for a couple minutes until we'll take our 30 more get on the
So, people, you all be good tonight. Jessica, I hope you do be good. I know you always good. And you people, like I said, if you got snow like I got, there will be no school tomorrow. And I just want you all to be careful if you got snow. People, I remember when I was in school, probably elementary or junior high. I'm going to go with junior high. We had a map of the United States and I believe Canada. But I guess I'm going to have to find me a map of Canada. Well, I can put it up on my wall. But hello, Super Gaming. Welcome back. I wish I was smart like you, Super Gaming. You got 140 subscribers, 107 videos. I wish I was smart like you. That'll help me pass the time away. Zone of the Enders. That looked like a good game. I've seen some games that like they playing war. Thinking about Metal Arms grits in the system of 2003. So I want to thank you all. It's time for me to get off here. I want to catch the local news and see what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Look at the school closing. But thank you all. Thank you, Super Gaming. And thank you, my other daughter, Jessica. So I want to say good night. You all have sweet dreams. If you got snow like I do, and you don't have to get out, stay at home. Give them time to clean the roads out. They was out all day, but they're not out now. I guess they be maybe 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. I would think. So I salute you all. So goodbye, peace, and I catch you all later.